All right, Sagittarius, how are you? I hope you're having a fantastic week. Sorry for the dirty fingernails. I have been fixing my roof, which takes a lot of effort, and that's why things are a bit late. So apologies for that. I'm just going to light my candle here, get this session started. Just want to remind you, this is just for entertainment purposes, of course. This is not, health advice or mental health advice whatsoever. So, do with that what you will. And this is just a general reading. So if there is something that resonates, then it's for you. But if it's not, then, maybe the next one is. Or maybe try your sun or moon sign even, because this is generally for rising sign. So if you don't know your rising sign, I suggest you go to astro.com. If you know your birth time and date and place, of course, then you'll be able to find out and calculate what your rising sign is, and that will inform you what sign you should look for. All right, let's get into this. So I'm going to read out your astrology as I shuffle the cards, as I always do. And I just want to remind you that I have a draw on going for a free tarot reading. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and let me know down below that you subscribed, and you're automatically entered to win. All right, let's get into this. So welcome to the new moon. It happened today. This is the 16th. It happened this morning, or just like a couple hours ago, actually. So yeah, this is a interesting new moon. This new moon is happening in your 11th house of like hopes, wishes, also your community and friendships, as well as like your long-term plans. So this is the new moon, Sagittarius, for you to really, get clear about what you want to manifest. Plant those seeds now, because once we hit Aries season again, then we will be in the culmination of this Libra energy. And Libra, of course, is like the planet, the sign of relationships and all that, love and all that good stuff. So, and balance and harmony and all that stuff, since it is like basically in the middle, is the opposite to Aries, which is like the initiator and fiery energy. Anyways, let's continue into this astrology reason. Wow, what? Astrology reading. So the interesting thing about this Libra new moon is on the 23rd degree, which is a fixed star called Spica or Spica, which represents wealth, fame, and honor. So you could be actually, if you're looking for fame, now is the time, Sagittarius. Plant the seeds for your fame. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. Definitely a good time. What else we got going on in your astrology? We got Mercury in retrograde right now, still, which is in Scorpio, which is in your 12th house of hidden things. So this is a good time, get deeper into your subconscious sort of realm, trying to look at what things have been hidden from you, maybe read that book that you haven't read before that may hold information for you. Right now, it is on the fixed star called Arcux, which is at 11 degrees of Scorpio, and it'll be here until tomorrow, the 18th, I believe, or for a couple days until the 18th. This is interest in astrology, spirituality, occult stuff, metaphysics, so, tarot cards, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, this is a good time for that. I mean, meditate on that if you want to. Yeah, generally just good vibes. We have Sun square Saturn on the 17th, which is in Saturn is, of course, in your second house of personal finances, and the Sun being in your 11th house. This is a very powerful kind of, the Sun is bringing attention basically from your house of your dreams into the realm of your finances. So I feel like, really getting clear about what you want to manifest. Like what kind of finance situation is going to help your dreams come true, basically. All right. And then we got Mars square, or Jupiter rather, square Mars. So that's putting attention on your 5th house of creativity and fun, sex, all that kind of stuff, and also your children. So this could be rather intense energy right now as well. And we also have a trine between Venus and Jupiter. Venus being in your 10th house of career right now, and Jupiter, of course, being in your 2nd house. So you could actually be seeing a boost this week when it comes to your finances from your career, basically. And like this is, Venus is the house of, or Venus is the planet of like money and romance, money and love. So, I mean, in this position, it's very good for money, definitely. And with the opposition to Neptune in your 4th house, watch out for any sort of like emotional, sort of, what should I say? Illusions, kind of delusions regarding your home and stuff. So make sure that everything is kind of in alignment, because with this opposition from Venus to Neptune, you could be looking at some very kind of etheric sort of energy here. All right, let's get in, because Neptune is a higher octave of Venus, of course. Let's get into your reading. I hope you enjoyed the astrology. If you do like it, please leave me a comment down below saying that you like it, because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing it, but I mean, I'm going to keep doing it anyway. But I would like to have some feedback. All right, let's get into your astrology here. And of course, if you want a personal astrology reading, I have those available on my website as well. All you have to do is like drop me a message or, you know, book one on my website. So we're going to go into what we got coming up for, I mean, where you are at already, like what, like recent past, what you got going on right now. And then we'll get into what you got coming up for this week. And then we'll go into messages from spirit. And then we'll get into your other cards, your oracle cards. Oh my god, tongue twister. And then we will go into your rune at the very end if you want to stick around for that. And I thank you very much for joining me. I know I don't have music on right now or anything. Maybe I will fix that in the future. Have some nice chill tunes going on. Anyways, let's continue this. Let's go into this very slowly. So what do you got, Sagittarius? Where are my lovely Sagittarius at right now? What's going on with my lovely Sagittariuses? What is going on with them? Oh, okay, we got 2 cards right here. So Page of Wands, you're having to come up with some sort of message of passion. You're having to come up with your own willpower, and that's in regards to an emotional energy. Okay, so you are... It's taking willpower for you to be emotionally stable right now, and that's totally understandable. We live in turbulent times, as we do, and yeah, I feel like this is like when the Page of Wands, when pages are reversed, this is like a message coming from you. So maybe this is you needing to deliver a message about passion, about your willpower, like using your willpower to get this message across. And this message is emotional stability. So this could be your emotional stability. This could be a message to someone else's emotional stability. So watch out. I mean, this is what you're going through right now. So let's get a little bit more clarification on this. Let's get clarification on this King of Cups. What's going on with King of Cups? How is he feeling so good? Okay, this is too many cards. Too many cards. Goes back. Okay, well, we got what's going on? Okay, we got 1 card. Let's just take the 1 card. So this is the 7 of Wands. As you see, he's defending his position here up on this cliff here. And you see all these other crows are like all trying to like volley for his position or go for his position. But you know what? He's in a higher place. So this is defending your values. This is defending your passion and defending yourself. So with this Page of Wands, I feel like you're in a position where you really do have to, you know, defend your position as far as your emotional center is concerned, because that's what's coming up. And you know, you're having to be vocal about it. This isn't gonna happen through you. I mean, to you. It's gonna happen from you, or rather through you. All right, so let's get 1 more card for clarification. What is this regarding? What is this fighting about? Why do you have to defend yourself? Why does Sagittarius have to defend themselves? Thank you. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Interesting. So this is emotional stability as far as receiving. So you're not in the balance as far as receiving goes. Yeah, maybe you're seeing everybody else as people who are coming to you or coming at you for things, but maybe it's actually the reverse. Maybe people are trying to give you things, but you're just not able to see it because you're you're like yin deprived. You're very yang energy with this King of Cups, who's very stable and like, I'm sure of my emotions, and you know, coming from that place. But maybe it's because you're not maybe the fighting is because you're not being receptive enough. The Queen of Cups is very receptive. She's merciful, and like female energy, that is the receptive energy. So that could be why there is fighting. Maybe you just can't see it. All right. I'm gonna get one more card. I feel like we need one more card. Oh, one more card. Here we go. It's a 3 of Swords. Ooh. So there's some heartbreak, some heartache, some pain that's been going on. And I think that's why you're not in a receptive mode right now, Sagittarius. Yeah, this could be very well be why you're not feeling very good, not feeling receptive, because you're stuck on this pain that you felt. And that's fair. I mean, we all have shadow work to do. Like, we all have to discover the cause of our pain and see what that pain is actually doing to us in our regular lives. Like, if you can actually sit there, contemplate it, meditate or whatever, like really contemplate why you're feeling the way you feel, you'll get to why. Because contemplation isn't just a mental exercise, it's very heart-based as well. So if you feel yourself getting emotionally triggered, Sagittarius, it is time to look at what could be the reason. Like, why are you feeling that way? So definitely some shadow work coming up for you, or that has been coming up for you. So that's good. But remember, you need to communicate your feelings and be open to receiving. Okay, like I feel like there's healing coming in, but you have to be open to receiving that. Otherwise, you're just gonna be feeling like you're fighting against everybody, like trying to defend yourself, when this isn't really about defending. It's just about opening yourself up. Yeah, being secure in your emotions is fantastic, but if it stops you from being able to express yourself in a creative way, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? All right, well, let's go into what you got coming up for this week. Hopefully it's a little better than where you've been. What do my lovely Sagittarius got going on this week? What do my lovely Sagittarius got going on this week? Okay, we got a couple cards here. The first card that came up was 3 of Wands. So you're feeling pretty optimistic about stuff. Your projects or what you're working on is like on its way. It's already kind of moving. You're past the planning stages now. You're moving on with something. Whatever this project is. Let's get a clarifier energy of this. Ooh, the 7 of Pentacles reversed. So it feels like a kind of like a start-stop energy. I feel like you're working on it. Maybe you've put in the beginning efforts of something, and then you're trying to like maybe thinking about taking a break, as far as really like keeping on working. But I also kind of feel like the 7 of Pentacles is talking about being aware of what you're receiving as well, because this is the card about reaping and sowing, or sowing and reaping rather. Like he's sitting in front of his bushes. In here he's a nest. Like, he's been working hard at collecting all these, and now he's like, you know what, maybe you don't feel like this is actually bringing you the abundance that you thought it was, but you know what, you're building your nest right now. You're creating the stability with whatever project you got going on. This will be yours. Like, don't focus so much on the end goal. Focus on what you have going on right now, which is pretty optimistic. And the next card we got is the King of Wands reverse. So the King of Wands in reverse position, you need to be more sure of your creativity. You need to be more like, you need to embrace your willpower. Like, we got the Page of Wands here. This is where you're coming from. So that's like the younger energy, the younger vibration of this one. And the King of Wands is mirroring that, being like, hey, I'm a little bit older now. I'm the king. I'm more mature. But you know what? I'm still out of balance, because I'm not coming at it from a place of confidence. Like, this is a lion. Like, he's confident. But you know what? You're not feeling very confident in this. So I feel like it's time. You really got to focus, on getting confident. Do whatever you can in this project, whatever you got going on. Look at your small wins. Like, look at, if you look at everything from the bigger picture, everything's gonna feel tiny. But if you look and you go down deeper and you look at the little successes that you've had, well, then you're gonna feel like, wow, I actually have accomplished something. I actually have done something, and that might help you boost your confidence. And you're really just doing work for work's sake as well, not getting so stuck in having to do it in order to bring upon your abundance that you want, because abundance is going to come to you regardless. And abundance is a mindset. You could have literally barely anything and you could feel abundant. But if you're telling yourself that you're not, then obviously you're not going to feel abundant. And this is the 8 of Swords. So this, in the reverse position, okay, so yeah, I feel like once you let go of like, once you let go of this sort of like weird energy that you got and start being more confident, you're going to start healing. You're going to start taking off these bonds that have been like holding you back, this mental energy, this mental block that you've been feeling. I feel like that's going away this week. So I'm glad that's coming for you. That's good. And I feel like that's going to come from your boost in confidence once you start to realize how good you are. Like you're Sagittarius. You're good. You're good. Don't worry. Especially with Capricorn in your second house. Jeez. All right. So what do we got going on? Let's get a clarifier card for this 8 of Wands, or 8 of Swords rather. Clarifier card. Thank you. That came fast. 2 of Cups. Okay, this is why you're feeling optimistic. You got something new coming in for you. So we got the Heartbreak card and the new Love card. That is very nice. So you're gonna have a meeting with somebody this week. I feel like it's gonna put your mind at ease. This could be because you've stopped this infighting, this weird fighting energy, and you've started to be more receptive this week, and now you're actually getting the benefit of that, which is, you know what, releasing the stress, releasing that anxiety, releasing that weird tension that you've been, that dis-ease, if you will, that you've been carrying around with you. And it's because of this new relationship or this new friendship, or this could even be an old one because it's Mercury retrograde, and that's kind of what happens during Mercury retrograde. So there's a reconnecting energy here, and like a stepping beyond just like the standard relationship. So yeah, be open to that, 'cause that's awesome. All right, cool. Let's go into what you got coming up for, the messages from Spirit. What does Spirit want to tell you? What does Spirit want to tell Sagittarius? What does Spirit want to tell Sagittarius this week? What does Spirit want to tell Sagittarius? Sorry, I always take jumpers from the deck because I believe that is your energy, not mine. Oh, there we go. First card is the 10 of Pentacles. What did I say? Abundance was coming to you. Spirit's saying that the ultimate abundance is coming to you. The ultimate culmination of all material wealth and good feelings is coming to you, Sagittarius. And Spirit's telling you it's there. Spirit's telling you, you know what? It's here. All you have to do is step into it. So let's get a clarifier on this 10 of Wands. Thank you. King of Swords, yes, and where we got Saturn here. What was I talking about? Saturn in your second house. You can build anything you want. So Saturn, of course, is the planet that takes 30 years to go around the zodiac, and it's not going to be back in your second house for another 30 years. So once it's out of here, it's going to be a little bit harder to build your finances. But right now, keep grinding, keep on working towards whatever you're working towards, because you're going to end up in a good position. Because wow, we got the 10 of coins here, the 10 of Pentacles. All right, let's see. Let's get another. And the King of, I want to see also, the King of Swords is also a card about like writing and creativity as far as mental pursuits go. It's also very honest and truthful. So if you are if you telling yourself the truth and telling other people the truth and just being a straightforward person, like that's going to help you in your adventures going forward. The next card we've got a couple cards here. The first card is the 3 of Pentacles, which represents like commission and stuff. This represents working for other people. So this to me is like striking out on your own and doing your own thing, Sagittarius, which is a very Sagittarius thing to do. All right, so yeah, that was a commission thing. So yeah, this is striking out on your own, striking out by yourself. And then the next card we got was the 5 of Swords in the reverse position, which is, I like to see this card. This is a card about like harmony. And when they're, in the upright position, it's a card about like, bittersweet success or whatever. But in this position, it is very much a card about harmony, okay? What else we got going on here? I think that's about it. I feel like this is a very positive reading. And so whatever this, maybe you're moving away from working for somebody, but you're going to do it in a very graceful way. And it's going to lead to your abundance here. So yeah, Spirit's just trying to remind you of that. You got good things coming. Got great things coming, Sagittarius. You got, whoa. Okay, this is too many cards. Okay, we're gonna go into your sacred symbols here, and let's see what we got going on. What does Spirit want Sagittarius to know? Oh my god, so many cards. It's the second explosion. If it explodes again, I'm gonna take all of them, okay? That's just how it's gonna go. Alright, what do we got going on, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Oh, first card is trust. Yeah, you know what? Trust in this outcome. Trust that this is gonna happen for you. And it's everything's gonna work out. Because you know what? It will. Just to trust in your, you know, the masculine and the feminine. And like that's what trust, like this trust card in the book, it talks about, is balancing the masculine and the feminine, which you have on the board here. So I feel like that is a theme coming in for you. What else we got coming in for you, for my lovely Sagittarius? Okay, two more cards, please. That Sagittarius needs to hear right now. Okay, first card is air. Okay, so this is like ideas, thoughts, once again, truth. This is, I feel like this is the Ace of Swords here, or the King of Swords. And yeah, a lot of air, a lot of anxiety, energy. I mean, that you're coming from, but you're moving into a period where, you know, you're releasing that. So I feel like this is like a clearing the air and making sure that everything's out in the open so everybody can see, so you don't have to, like, you know, worry about deceiving anybody or anything, and just can continue with without worrying about things. All right, let's get one more card for Sagittarius. One more card for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Psychic. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, this is I feel like with Scorpio, I mean, with Mercury and Scorpio in your 12th house, this is kind of bringing up some psychic stuff for you. So if you're getting messages from Spirit, like, especially with the psychic card, I feel like this is a time to really get clear on that. And be open to it. This is also like a very feminine energy. Like, this is why there's a lot of psychics out there that are female, because they are receptive. They can bring in this energy. So, I mean, you could be male, you could be female, but you can still work with masculine or feminine energy. And I'm getting a lot of, like, there's cups on the board here. So, like, I feel like if you are able to be receptive, especially with this Queen of Cups in the reverse position, if you can flip that over this week as you go through this week, then I feel like you're gonna be in a good position to be receiving messages. And this could come in the form of, like, you know, your guides in your visions, or like maybe you hear your name, or maybe you start seeing, you know, repeating numbers like 111, 222, like 1111, all that kind of stuff, 1212. Those are little signs that you're kind of on the path. So yeah, I mean, you're in a good position here. You're going to have a great week, and Spirit's trying to remind you that you have all this power and you have all this abundance heading towards you. So let's get a rune for what energy you can work with this week. And thanks for sticking with me so far. Got a rune here, flip it over. Ooh, Berkana in the reverse position. This represents growth. I'll give you a closer up version there. So that is the upright position, and this is the reverse position. So we'll go into the book here, find Berkana, and this is page 92. Nope, 92. So in the reverse position, events or more likely aspects of character interfere with the growth of new life and life process. You may feel dismay at failing to take right action, but rather than dismay, what is called for here is diligence. Examine what has taken place, your role in it, your needs, the needs of others. Are you placing your wants before the needs of others? Strip away until you can identify the blocks to growth in this situation. Then, penetrating gently, imitate the wind. You may be required to fertilize the ground again, but through correct preparation, growth is assured. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty positive. So yeah, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like this kind of thing, subscribe, because I do this every week. And if you'd like a private reading, I of course have those on my website. You can book those. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic week, Sagittarius, and happy new moon.